Hello everybody, welcome back to EduTap. I hope you guys are doing absolutely good. So continuing with our lecture of decision making, today we will again solve 10 more questions which will help you to revise 10 more important concepts for decision making. Mind you, my friends, in this particular class the objective is to revise and to tell you that what are the important topics, right? And yesterday we have done one more session, right? Yesterday there was a 10 question provided to you in the first session, and today we are again providing you 10 questions which will help you to cover decision making as much as possible, right? So let's start. Before I move ahead, my friends, if you are new to our YouTube channel, then please subscribe to it. If you want PDF of this particular class, then definitely you can join our Telegram channel. The link of Telegram channel is given in the description box below, right? So let's start. First question on the screen. When a manager relies too heavily on the first piece of information received while making a decision, it reflects what? So again, I am taking some 3 to 4 questions on biasness, because if you analyze the previous year question, biasness, techniques of decision making are the most important topics for you, and different types of decision making also. So yesterday we have covered different type of decision making, some topics related to biasness also. Today again we are continuing with biasness and we will take multiple other topics. Now when a manager relies too heavy on the first piece of information, he is not going to search that whether that first piece of information is correct or not. So that is basically known as your option number B, anchoring bias. So in this particular biasness, manager makes a decision on the very first information which he receives. He don't look for any other information, right? You have hindsight bias. Hindsight bias is basically like, I know all the things, you don't need to tell me, मुझे तो सब पता है. That is what hindsight bias is. Availability bias is like what is available in the market, whatever data is available in the market, you are making a decision on that particular data. Confirmation bias, overconfidence bias, this also we have discussed yesterday, right? So the correct answer over here will be option number B. Next question. Now, try to answer this question. A decision maker search only for the information that supports their existing belief. So whatever I believe, that is what I will be making my decisions on. For example, if I believe that women are not good leaders, right? If I say women are not good leaders, then I will never promote any woman to a decision making role. Although this is wrong, you should definitely promote a woman to a decision making role. But if your belief says so that you should not do so, you will never do that. A decision maker searches for only information that supports their existing belief. This is known as what? This is known as your confirmation bias, right? This is like जो मेरा belief है, जो मेरे values है, उस पे ही I will try to act. It's like a terrorist will never accept that he is wrong, because he is trying to make decisions on his value system, which is completely wrong from our side at least, right? So this is what confirmation bias is. Next question, question number 3. After an outcome occurs, a manager believes, I knew this would happen. Now see, मुझे तो पता था कि ये होगा. I knew this would happen. This is a classic example of hindsight bias. This is a classic example of hindsight bias, right? So if you see, we have already covered a lot of biasness in your class. Overconfidence bias, right? We have also discussed regarding anchoring bias, confirmation bias, and whatnot. So these are definitely very, very important and you have to revise them, right? Framing bias, outcome bias, these are not directly related to your syllabus, so you can leave them. But yes, topics related to, I would say, what anchoring bias, confirmation bias, overconfidence bias are directly related to your syllabus, so do cover them. Correct answer for question number 3 will be hindsight bias, right? Next question, question number 4. A manager intentionally avoids negative information about about failing projects because looking at it will create stress. What kind of biasness is this? Is this available? Is this ostrich bias? Is this anchoring? Is this framing bias? Or is this hindsight bias? By the way, framing bias means that you are putting, things according to you. You think that this should be put over here, so you will put it. So it's like you are framing your own Lala story or your own dreamy story. Now, this kind of biasness, which is mentioned in question number 4, is known as ostrich bias. Ostrich bias basically means what? That I will not focus on the negative outcomes. Because the moment I focus on the negative outcomes, I will be in the stress. It's like I will use my head and I will dug it deep, because I will assume that a negative event will just move away from me. He will not notice me. So it's that kind of analogy. It's like you are hiding your face whenever some negative things are coming, because you think that if I see that negative thing, then definitely that will not give me a good picture. Indeed, if you are a good decision maker, then you have to focus on positives and negative both. But if you are not focusing on negatives, then definitely you are dealing with ostrich bias, a classic case of, I would say, in decision making. Right? Now let's move forward to question number 5. Now we are discussing some journal topics related to decision making. Which of the following is not an element of delegation? Responsibility, authority, accountability, supervision, or none of the above? Which of the following is not an element of delegation? See, delegation means what? That you are shifting the authority, responsibility, and accountability to one particular person, and now this person is responsible to do the job. So answer over here will be option number D, supervision. Supervision is not the part of delegation. Supervision is part of directing. Directing has how many components? Four, right? Motivation, communication, leadership, and supervision. So if you see which of the following is not an element, supervision. Supervision is a component of directing. And by the way, how delegation is related to decision making? How delegation is related to decision making? Delegation basically means what? That I am shifting my work on you. Now, once I have shifted the work, now you have to make decisions related to that particular work, right? So delegation and decision making are quite related. So try to understand that, right? So answer over here will be option number D. Good. Question number 6. Using new, original, and imaginative ideas to solve a problem or to generate alternative refers to what? Program decisions? No. Program decisions are those decisions which we take very quickly, right? Creativity in decision making? Yes. Last year also they have asked you a question related to critical thinking or to creativity or something related to innovation. So these are these are small concepts which you should definitely be able to answer in the paper also. So the correct answer over here will be option number B. Now, what is this satisficing? Satisficing basically means what? That you are kind of not participating actively in the group decision making process. You are just doing a time pass, right? You are just doing a time pass. So that is satisficing, and you will accept that particular decision which is not of good quality. Rational decisions, standardized decisions. This also we know, right? Rational decisions are those decisions which are made by your rational mind. Standardized decisions are kind of programmed only, right? So the correct answer over here will be option number B. Moving forward to question number 7. Break-even analysis helps manager to decide what? Break-even analysis basically means what? At that particular level when my profit is equals to losses and both are is equals to zero. It's like I have reached to that particular case when my profit and losses are same. Now, if I operate above this particular zone, then definitely I'm in profits. And if I operate below this particular zone, then I am in losses. This is what break even says. Break even is like equilibrium point. If you go above equilibrium, then you will find profits. If you go below, then you will find losses. So the correct answer over here will be option number C, because break even helps you to find the productivity or to understand that at what level of units you have to do production. So if you see option number C talks about this only. Salaries, workforce, mission, new manager, these were not making any sense. So answer will be option number C only. Right? Question number 8, my friends. Come on. When a group suppresses dissents and agrees quickly to make harmony, basically you are not debating in the group and you agree that yes, we will just make a decision. Even if the decision is flawed, even if the decision has mistake, this indicates what? Brainstorming? No. In brainstorming, you invite multiple debates. Yes, this is your, I would say, what? Group think. Group think is a negative part of your decision making done by the group. Group think and satisficing both are negative aspects related to group decision making. In both these group think and satisficing, you are not accepting a good quality decision, rather you are just accepting any quality like low quality decision so that the group decision making process can be completed. Delphi? No. Nominal group technique, these are indeed very good ways to make a decision. Consensus building? No. Right? So answer over here will be option number B. Next question. A group technique where members generate as many ideas as possible without criticism is known as what? Now this is a classic case of brainstorming, right? Because in brainstorming what happens? People come and they try to contribute their ideas, right? In brainstorming, if I ask you what is the main thing? Everybody will come and contribute. So the answer over here will be option number B. Heuristics, this I told you yesterday. Heuristic is what? Mental shortcuts. Expert survey, as the name suggests, it is a survey done by expert. Nominal group technique is like you will be passing a voter, like kind of a vote card, and then you will be collecting information from all the people. Delphi techniques happens with questionnaire. Like you will be giving a big set of questions and you will ask your respondents to fill it. So over here, the correct answer will be option number B. Last question of the day. Which decision making techniques gather opinion anonymously through people round of questionnaire? See, question is the main word over here. The moment you see questionnaire, what will be your answer? Please tell me. Sensitivity analysis, no. Groupthink, no. Delphi, no. और rather it will be Delphi technique because Delphi technique के अंदर ही हम लोग questionnaires use करते हैं, right? So my answer will be option number C. Heuristics, no. Brain writing is also no. So the correct answer over here will be option number C. Remember, my friends, we have just solved 10 questions. There are more questions which we can solve, but I will request you to please search for questions, free questions. Either you can take our test series, either you can go on join Telegram channels. Multiple good channels are there which are providing good quality of the questions, right? So this is where I will end. And again, if you are looking for 2 courses of EduTap currently, then definitely NABARD Grade A Phase 1 plus Phase 2 test series is a good course, because over here you will get a lot of MCQs to practice, and live crash course is already run. It's already up and running. You can definitely join this to cover all the live classes, and that will be enough for your exam, right? So that's it, my friend. Have a great day ahead.